so bloody, totally hot. It's so hot, we can fry a global warming denier on the sidewalk. I've seen it done. We're doing it here in Austin, Texas every day, where the weather maps are as red as beef. The great drought of 2011, not to be mistaken for the great drought of 2012 or the great drought of 2013, or you know what I'm getting at. Well, you can fry a global warming denier on the sidewalk, and this we have done many times. Hey, have you taken time today to fry a global warming denier on the bloody sidewalk? And we say this with love. Welcome to another wonderful Perry Logan show, which I'm afraid is going to put the squeeze on all of us. It's a show called The Squeeze. Oh, the squeeze. Oh, the squeeze.
Curious. It would seem.
And now, Austin's beloved Perry Logan on the streets of Austin, Texas.
Repeat after me. This is Perry Logan on the streets of Austin, where it's like over 100. It's like, okay. Hey, this is Perry Logan on the streets of Austin on July 28th, 2011. I'm almost positive, although I'm almost out of my mind. I'm on the streets of Austin. It's 102 degrees. It's been 100 degrees for like 20 to 30 days or more. There's a huge drought in Texas, accompanied by a gigantic high-pressure lid over the United States, cooking us all like sides of beef. I saw global warming deniers frying on the sidewalk. Oh yeah. Perry Logan on the streets of Austin, take 23. Hi, this is Perry Logan on the streets of Austin. I call for the immediate incarceration of all global warming deniers. Hey, it's Perry Logan out in the 100 plus degree heat wave here in Austin, Texas. No joke. And I think the global warming deniers should be made to stand out in it. Stand out in the heat, shouting, "It's all a hoax. It's all a hoax." I'm a global warming denier, and I'm standing out on the streets because of the punishment I'm receiving. It's all a hoax. It's all a hoax. Curious. Here on July 28th, 2011, it would appear greed is not good. Or at least not good for most of us. Oh, verily, verily, here on July 28th, 2011, we find that greed is certainly not good for most of us. On the contrary, it tends to put the squeeze on everybody. Well, I could have told you. Hey, I love you, but I could have told you greed is not good. I believe it's one of the 7 deadly sins. Well, the philosophy for, I think, most of the last 30 years is that greed is good, and now we see it's only good for, what, 1/10 of 1% of 1% of the top 1% of the richer and richer, ever richer people. I guess, do we even dare to call these people fellow Americans at this point? Look at that. Look at the super rich. You must know, that those guys up there who are saying they're going to trickle down on us, I'd hope to hell they never do. Well, actually, there's no chance that those people way up there with so much, they have like all our money. That's what I'm saying. It's a class warfare thing. Those guys won. See? There's like, what, 3 guys up there? 3 white guys. Who knows? We're talking about the financial elite, and we're kind of like, well, we're straining our neck. We're throwing our neck out here. To see that the financial elite have gotten farther and farther away from us like galaxies traveling away at the end of the universe. But never mind. There will be no space travel in this show. No disc golfing. No space travel. No trampoline routines. And no canned laughter. Canned applause? None? Oh, I think maybe I made a few promises I couldn't keep. But it is true on this sad date that what is said to be going on is the deficit thing. It's like an obsession involving a thing called the national debt and the deficit. Okay. Hey, now might be a good time to point out that in all the known universe, deal with it. In all the known universe, okay, narrow it down to Washington, D.C. In all of Washington, D.C., there's only one guy who can talk about deficits. One guy who proved that he knows what he's talking about when it comes to reducing deficits, okay? I just thought I'd mention, that person is who? I said who? Hey, you're not leaving here until you tell me who's the one guy in the world who might be able to talk confidently with cred about deficits. Come on. Am I going to have to kill you all and get a new audience? Well, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Hey. Yeah, right. I had to kill my audience and replace them with duplicates so as to be able to continue the show. Thank God everyone in America has guns. So, I believe I was telling you that the one person in town who did something positive with deficits is Bill Clinton. But I'm simply trying to tell you in my own roundabout way that the one person walking around who did something good about deficits was Bill Clinton. I said Bill Clinton. Repeat after me, Bill Clinton. I said repeat after me, Bill Clinton. I said repeat after me, Bill Clinton. Repeat after me, Bill Clinton. The one human being in the known universe who did something good, and I mean really good, about deficits was Bill Clinton. I thought I'd just mention that. The Republicans have done nothing but piddle our money away. Come on. The Republicans who are obsessing about the deficit with such conviction now have done nothing but piddle away money and cause money to hemorrhage out of the country. Those are the Republicans. Whoa! No credit at all. And yet, obsessing about the deficit. Progressives. Let's look at the progressives. Oh, what the hell. Progressives have done doodly squat in the last 20 years. Progressives, I'm a progressive, and I love you, and we haven't done doodly squat in the last 20 years with deficits or anything because we've been so far away from power. Unless you count helping to put another bloody neocon in the White House. Go Progs. See that? He said go Progs, and his face just expanded outwards and melted. Let that be a lesson to you. But in all seriousness, I just wanted to give credit where it's due, like no one wants to do these days, and say nobody has helped the deficit but Bill Clinton. Okay? Not Progs, not Republicans, not libertarians. Give me a break. You'll make me explode. Hi. I said, hi. Stop being dead.
Oh, it's the squeeze. I'm feeling the squeeze. Hi, you're watching The Squeeze.
and I, a very compressed version of Perry Logan, want to remind you that the deficit, doohickey, is not what's really going on. It's just kabuki. What's really going on, as you can see right now, is that the elite, the folks with the money, the 1% of the 1% of people with all the money, are putting the squeeze on you and me. The businesses are fine. I guess that makes them part of the elite, but they aren't hiring. You see, they're holding on to their money rather than helping their fellow citizens. I would like to just thank the private sector for all the great ideas they've come up with to get us out of our mess and the way they were willing to hire just to help the economy. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I was visiting a parallel universe where the private sector kind of stepped up to the plate and helped out. What was I thinking? The squeeze involves a lot of tearing apart of the safety net. The squeeze, as we're calling it here, is a kind of economic warfare of the rich and the corporations against the citizens. And at long last, here in the year 2011, wouldn't you know, it has come home to the U.S. This version of the squeeze, I say, this version of the squeeze, my friends, it has been perpetrated on countries all over the world. It is Friedman-esque economics. Chicago School economics. Crackpot Republican right-wing supply-side economics. It has historically just laid waste to economies all over the world. And what they do is they go in and they say you've got a big deficit and the only way to pay it off is you got to sell off your private stuff. You got to sell off your pensions and your safety net goes down. It all gets privatized. If that sounds a little familiar, it's because it's happening to us. So, you see, here we are at a time when the United States needs a stronger safety net than ever. It's a time when the people of the United States are truly suffering profoundly and need all kinds of help, when in fact the government is doing the opposite. It's doing things like destroying unions and taking down the safety net. And the Democrats are in on it, and it is a big kabuki. It's all you hear now is deficits, but that doesn't mean anything. It's not about deficits. I don't see how I can make it any clearer.
Spirit of Dwight Eisenhower, come to me, please! Spirit of Dwight Eisenhower, come to me now!
Hi, this is Dwight Eisenhower, sitting comfy in heaven and watching the U.S. go totally down the tubes. Yes, I'm Dwight Eisenhower, possibly the last Republican anyone could like. I guess we can count my good friend Jerry Ford, who's up here with me, by the way. The last Republicans to go to heaven were me and good old Jerry Ford. Oh, watch your step there, Jerry. The reason that Perry called me down from heaven to talk to you is that during my presidency, the tax rate on the rich was 90%. Wow! No wonder the economy was booming. Well, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad being Ike. Yeah, Ike and maybe Jerry Ford, last two Republicans, worth a tinker's damn, right?
Right, sir, right! Right, sir, right!
Thanks, boys. And the economy was booming under Dwight Eisenhower. The economy continued to bloom and boom. Did I say bloom? The economy continued to boom until they lowered taxes. The economy was booming till they lowered taxes. The economy was booming till they lowered taxes. The economy was booming till they lowered taxes. I said the economy was booming till they lowered taxes. The economy was booming till they lowered taxes. That's right, my friend. This is the Buddha. The economy of the United States was booming till they lowered taxes. We have learned the deficit debate, my children, is a bowl of crapola. I, the Buddha, tell you this. No, I, the Buddha, tell you this. No, I, the Buddha, tell you this. No, I, no, I, no, I, no, I, no, I. Tell you this. The economy was booming until they lowered taxes. That's just one of the weird things that's going on. And what is going on is that the rich are putting the squeeze on all of us, and we got to fight back, partly at the ballot box, partly through necessary civil disobedience. I'm really sorry, okay? I'm really sorry. But we got to do what the world does. We got to get out on the streets and protest, and hope for the best. The problem with the elite, the rich, is that they get so greedy, they just keep pushing it further and further, and yes, they keep putting the squeeze on all of us like this. Hey, no more hokum. We have just about only one thing that's going to help us survive the squeeze. We, the people of the world, have got to radicalize, go left. Sorry. Left is the only answer to the squeeze. And we're going to have to engage in grassroots organizing and dull things like that. I know this is usually a very spacey show, but you see, I've cut out the color, cut out the audience, it's just you and me. And when the psychedelia has all died down, the drugs have worn off, we find that the only real avenue of escape from the squeeze, as I call it, our only chance of survival is to join together in grassroots political organizing, electoral politics, in as much as it is not corrupt, political activism of all kinds, of only the progressive kind. It's got to be nonviolent, and it's mostly got to be legal. On the other hand, I encourage whistleblowing. I don't care what they say. You see, we're living in a totally corrupt situation. If you're in a situation to whistleblow, well, it's a tough time, but you are encouraged to whistleblow. We've got to fight this corrupt Democratic Republican monster, which is doing the behest of a couple guys up there. Yeah, they're doing the squeeze on all of us. And good old dull grassroots political organizing is our only route out. So get down, get out, go. Okay? When I was young, we were still reaping the benefits of the New Deal, even though, the right was beginning to chip away at the New Deal. They started to lower the taxes, and the economy just went down the toilet. And the right cannot face this. It's another reason they're so crazy. Nevertheless, they have the upper hand, deceiving us with kabuki, deficit kabuki, when in truth, they just want the rest of our money. They want the safety net. This has happened all over the world, and it's coming home to roost. How about that? Hey, it's coming home to roost. How about that? And when I was young, apathy was the problem, precisely because we had it so good. Pretty good. Pretty weird. We had it so good. Apathy was our problem when I was young. And now I doubt that it's a real problem. We have little choice. I know it's hurting. I know it's hard. I know survival is a huge thing. We've got to get out there and try to wrest control from those 2 or 3 trickle-down guys up there who are putting the squeeze on us. This is what I'm saying. Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, Perry Logan and the Perry Logan Band proudly present the Squeeze Dancers! All the talk about deficits is just a way to gut the safety net. This modus operandi, if you will, has been seen the world over, and now it's the United States' turn. Bad news, America. They're coming for your safety net, they're coming for your pensions, they're scaring you with obsessive talk about deficits, but just as surely as we are traveling lickety-split through the stars, you know full well this is disaster capitalism in action. I refer you to Naomi Klein's excellent book, The Shock Doctrine, which explains everything that's going on. And now for the comedic stylings of Logar of the planet Logar.
And now, direct from a cellar show at the Copacabana, the comedic stylings of Logar of the planet Logar.
Is this thing working? Hey everybody, this is Logar of the planet Logar. Hey, you know I just got done traveling from Logar to Earth and back, and do I feel the squeeze? I feel a big squeeze. Hey, this is Logar. How about that planet Earth, huh? Is their elite got the upper hand or what? I feel sorry to tell you for the people on the planet Earth. Their elite, as often happens in history, has gone too far with greed. More and more money is being squeezed into the hands of just a few guys. And as anyone from the planet Logar can tell you, without laughing, money is like manure. It ain't no good unless you spread it around. Hey, this is Logar of the planet Logar. We're not laughing at Earth, but can we have some of the juice when they squeeze your planet into nothingness? This is Logar of the planet Logar. We are heading for Earth. We're gonna drink the last juice that the elite have squeezed from all of us. What a terrible situation, and all that BS about deficits. Hey, this is Logar. I got your deficit right here. This is Logar, the planet Logar. I, for one, am sick of all this kabuki on planet Earth. I got your deficit right here, Earth. Hey, Earth, this is Logar. You can move if you want. I got your deficit right here. This is Logar. I get your deficit right here, Earth. Hey, you've been great. You've been a great audience. This is Logar from Planet Logar. Love y'all. Bye.